What up, everybody? It's your boy 313 J-Mo here with another video for y'all, man. How's it going? What's going on? What's going down? So I'm here to talk a little bit about what's going on with the preseason and how losing Jarrad Davis is going to affect this team in the regular season. And let's talk about it, y'all. With the preseason, this is the last game, the final dress rehearsal game, the game that's basically the most meaningless out of all of the games. But I will tell you the players that I'm looking for. I would like to know in the comments who are the players that you're watching for tonight. I'm watching for both cornerbacks, Tease Tabor and Amani Warrior. I'm watching the safety position with Adams and see if Tavon Wilson gets some time. I'm watching the linebackers with Miles Killebrew and Jalen Reese-Maybin. I don't know if Jelani Tavai is going to play tonight. I'm also watching the backup defensive line. I want to see the pressure. I want to see what P.J. Johnson is doing. I want to see what Anthony Pittman is doing. I want to see if Malik Carney is. I'm mainly paying attention to the linebacking core. Of course, you guys would know why. And those cornerbacks on offense. Maybe Tom Kennedy finally gets some shine. Definitely Travis Fulgham. Travis Fulgham is the #1 person that I'm watching on offense because he has to make this team. He's on the bubble right now. Brandon Powell, if he's out there. But I'm mainly watching for Kennedy, the backup old lineman, and Travis Fulgham. That's what I'm watching for in this game. Let me know what you guys, or what players, or anything you're watching from this game. I want consistency, and I want a team with fewer penalties. But let's get into Jarrad Davis. So Jarrad Davis, I think we got him 21st overall. And from the moment we got him, I knew he was going to be a good player. I was jumping out the window, calling him certain things. But go look at my old videos and see, you know, I was very, very high on Jarrad Davis. I'm still very, very, very high on Jarrad Davis. But a born leader, he's a hard worker, and coming into this upcoming season, he was the best linebacker on the team. So we're not going to act like he wasn't the best linebacker from an overall perspective, and that losing him isn't a big deal. It's a big deal losing him. He's one of the players that you don't want to lose. If you look at the defense, the best players on the defense is, you know, Trey Flowers, Darius Slade, and then you talking about going to Jarrad Davis, you know? So he's valuable, but with our defense is so multiple. All of our players are so versatile. So our defense is something so simple that you lose one call and you won't be able to plug in. That's mainly because we have talent all around on the defense. And when I'm looking at it like when Jarrad Davis came into the league, he had guys like Tahir Whitehead as his linebackers. You know, it's just a horrible linebacking core surrounded by him. And that's back when Antoine Williams was getting time sporadically, I think. Or he might have got cut by then, but don't call me on that. But still, we didn't really have a linebacker core at the time. As soon as we drafted Jarrad Davis, he was our best linebacker. Got rid of Tahir Whitehead, and then we brought in Devin Kennard and Christian Jones. And now we have those guys, Jalen Reese-Maybin and Jelani Tavai. And that's why I'm not as worried about Jarrad Davis being gone. For one, he's not going to be gone 8 weeks. He should be back after the bye week. If we get lucky, he'll be back earlier, but I don't know if that's going to happen with that sprain. For two, Jelani Tavai, the situation he's coming in, he's not coming to a situation like Jarrad Davis was coming into where there's really nobody around you. Jelani has Kennard. He has that defensive line snacks for a full season. We saw what they did for Jarrad Davis. He has Christian Jones. He's okay. You know, I don't like Christian Jones that much, but he has Maybin, who I have high hopes for. And then we got Killebrew rotating in. We don't know what's going on with Austin Bryant right now. I'm just hoping that he's 100% healthy. Thank you, TJ Hawkinson, for doing that. But and you just got to look at what's going to be around the players. And then I'm looking at our roster top to bottom. If it was any time where we would lose a player like this, if that core, because our linebacking core is much better than a lot of people thought it was, and it's much improved. And Jarrad Davis, I'm telling you, if Jarrad Davis was healthy the full season, I think we could have a top 10 linebacking core. But I think we'll be solid enough. But I do think the Eagles game and the Chiefs game, not having Jarrad Davis, is gonna show. I have us winning the Chiefs game, losing to the Eagles, but either one of those games could go either way in my opinion. But now it's just going to be much tougher because they have a lot more offensive weapons, and the Chargers have a lot of weapons, but not like, Deshaun Jackson's and Darren Sproles, speedy guys, and what's his name, Andy Reid likes to match up Tyreek Hill against linebackers sometimes, and I would rather, somebody like Jarrad Davis be covering Tyreek Hill than a Kennard or a Jelani Tavai. But it's Jelani Tavai. Jelani Tavai maybe is why I'm not that concerned. I think we'll be solid, and I think Jelani is better than rookie Jarrad Davis. Yeah, I said it. I'm just being honest with y'all. But how will this affect the team? We will miss some plays where explosion and speed. I'm kind of worried about quarterbacks out the backfield and some of our linebackers guarding some of these people in space when it comes to not coverage on passes, but just covering them in space in the open field when you need that speed and athleticism that Jarrad Davis provides. I'm thinking about the leadership on the field. I'm thinking about how he's leading the team in tackles and how he's just a pest out there. I'm thinking about how he can sack the quarterback. We're going to miss every element of Jarrad Davis, but those elements with Matt Patricia and his genius defense, those elements will be able to supplement some of them with Jalen Reeves-Maybin. Jalen Reeves-Maybin is like a low-grade, lightweight Jarrad Davis, and then we have Jelani Tavai. We just gotta hope that the rookie improves steadily and he continues to work hard. But losing Jarrad Davis is a big deal for this Lions team, but the team is so deep. We have a lot of depth, even with the linebackers, that we will be fine. We'll be able to produce without him, and I'm hoping that everything goes well with that. But let me know what you think and how you think losing Jarrad Davis is going to affect this team. Will it affect our record? Will we lose more games without him? Well, let me know what you think. It's your boy 313J. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and get ready for this last preseason game. I'm out of here, y'all.